Well, good evening. So at this time, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and we've got some special guests. So I would like to invite the Corona Cadet Squadron 29 up to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand as you're able and join us.
They're going back there. All right. Right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Great job. We have some certificates to present. Okay, CSRA Matthew James Apperson, Jr. Not present. CMSGT William John Robert Burke. Yeah. When you say your name, step forward. Do we have a William John Robert Burke? All right. You won the lottery. You got all the names. Come on up here, big guy. All right. CSSGT Braden Umberto Caparimo. CAMN Carissa Chu. CSSGT Andreas Din. CSSGT Jacob Wayne Irie. Did I say that right? CCMSGT Nathan Collar. CCMSGT Zachariah Van Lee. CTSGT Zachariah Ryan Lovell. CAMN Noble Nacimiento. CAMN Nicholas Andrew Rodriguez. Captain Calvin J. Willis. CSRA Gwendolyn Aranda. And CSRA Matthew James Apperson, Jr. And lastly, CAMN Ruth Ann Willis. Can we take a picture really quick? Come right in front of the podium. think the best part was the order to smile. All right, at this time, I'd like to call this meeting to order. Individuals wishing to address the City Council are requested to complete a speaker card and deliver it to the City Clerk staff prior to the item being heard by the City Council. Please observe a 3-minute time limit for communications, and once called upon to speak, please state your name and city of residence for the record. So this is going to be communications from the public. This portion of the agenda is intended for general public comment on items within the council's jurisdiction that are not listed elsewhere on the agenda. Please note that state law prohibits the City Council from discussing or taking action on these items. Please observe a 3-minute time limit for comments, and once called upon to speak, please state your name and city of residence for the record. Ms. Edwards, are there any speaker cards from the public?
Mayor, yes, I have one speaker card for communication from the public.
Good evening. My name is Emma Morales. I'm a resident in Corona. Thank you for allowing me to speak again. I'm here to speak about a broad topic which you already know, a topic that I know about the least, but I'm going to speak about it anyway because the leaders in this room are not speaking about it. It's up to the have-nots to speak about it. We have our students, college students, protesting, and their own college administrators have turned their backs on them, won't hear them. We have our congressman who is demagoguing the students for exercising their First Right Amendment. We have the community protesting. We're speaking to you because the White House and the Senate won't hear us from down below this micro chamber. So let's look at the reality of the problem, which is that the U.S. and Israel is forcing almost 2 million people, most of them children, in a killing cage. Yes, the leader of the free world is doing that. And we are saying we are okay with that. Last month, the House passed a spending bill of $14.3 billion, in which we were going to forego the IRS. Tonight, the Senate is voting on an even bigger bill, $106 billion. And I ask myself, if our house is in such good order that we can forego our own needs and send money to a richer nation that enjoys a lower debt per capita ratio, that enjoys health care for all, at a time where our governor just declared something we've known all along, that the homeless population, the homeless crisis is getting out of control. And it's a problem that we need to fix. At a time like that, we're sending money away. And if you take a look at the City of Corona budget, we're saying that we are okay forgoing our needs. And if that's the case, why are we still taking federal grants? Because it would occur to me that if we love this country, we wouldn't take unnecessary funds. Because we know there are other municipalities, other cities that are wrestling with an unlimited amount of applications for migrants and processing them in a dignifying and respectful and honorable way. Is my time up?
It is.
I'll just close with this. God knows I've tried to reach our leaders. Who are weak leaders serving a foreign master, but I don't have an office. And I'm asking you to do your part.
Thank you.
Mayor, we have one more speaker card.
Good evening.
Good evening. I just want to take the opportunity before the vote and swearing in and all that to thank you for the work that you've done for the last year. I've told you this, and I've told other people. I've been really impressed with the humanity that you've shown, and the humility that you've shown. And I just want to tell you again, in front of as many people as possible, I really appreciate it. You listen. You listen to people around you, and that's something that doesn't happen enough. So, and I think your decisions have been informed by that, and you're not afraid to admit a mistake, and and be a human. So I just want to acknowledge that publicly as many times as I possibly can, because it's a big thing. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Ms. Edwards, is there any more speaker cards?
Mayor, we do not have any more speaker cards.
Okay. So this special meeting is here for a particular reason. So the first on the agenda is the election of a new mayor.
Mr. Mayor, do we have an opportunity ever to say a few things?
Are they good things or?
Maybe we work it into the script next time.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, before you jump into there, I mean, communications from your colleagues, I just wanted to thank you as well for your leadership this last year. As mayor, you only banged the gavel once and startled me. You were gentle after that, but I really do appreciate the manner in which you've led our meetings and led our closed session meetings. You should be really proud. So congratulations and thank you.
Okay.
Of course, you give me an opportunity to speak, I'm going to speak. It is in my name, but I want to say thank you. I think I said it in the last meeting, but I want to say thank you again. And we now use the machine. Thank you for breaking everybody, because I could never do it. I couldn't do it. I mean, I don't know. Good job. Very pleased with how you've done, and looking forward to seeing what the new year is going to bring. And don't look at Jacob, Tom. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Jim. Okay, Ms. Edwards, I think you got a part here, yeah?
Yes. A city council member will be elected to serve as mayor for a one-year term beginning immediately following the vote, and his term as mayor will expire in December 2024. In accordance with Corona Municipal Code Section 2.08.060, the process to elect the next mayor will begin with nominations only if necessary. This section provides that, absent an express motion to the contrary, the current vice mayor is presumed to be nominated and fill the position of mayor for the upcoming year. Mayor, unless an express alternative motion is made, therefore the council can vote on the nomination of Vice Mayor Tom Richins for the next mayor.
Thank you, Ms. Edwards. There not being any other nomination?
I mean, Tom's wearing a tie. I mean, come on, we got to give it to him.
I move to elect Mayor Richins as mayor for the upcoming year.
Second?
Those in favor of Vice Mayor Richins for mayor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Vice Mayor Richins has received a majority of A votes and is elected to serve as our mayor.
So, Tom, I'm very excited for you. It's going to be a great year for you. It's going to be a great year for us, and it's going to be a great year for the city of Corona, undoubtedly. And I'm so thankful to turn over all of the duties of mayor to you. You are deserving of them all. And just on a personal note, this year for me has just been a whirlwind. I never thought that I'd be a council member, let alone a mayor. In fact, I've told my colleagues on numerous occasions I had to spend more time convincing people I was actually the mayor than anything else. So I am very ecstatic for you, Tom. You're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm so happy that the emails will be going to you. Yeah. And we will make sure that we forward any of them that mistakenly go to me. So with that, Tom, you get the gavel. And you get to change the seats.
Oh, boy.
There you go, bud.
Here we go.
Where are you going? I'm not giving it up yet.
Oh, yeah.
Don't look so excited to sit next to Jacob. Come on.
Well, everyone, I think the first order of business is I wanted to thank Tony. Tony and I got elected at the same time, and we were sitting out there when we got elected, and he came up to me and he said, "Tom, you ready to jack things up?" And like 10 people dropped their jaw around us, and we're like, no, we're not gonna do that. So, and then I feel like I've always been the bridesmaid, serving with all you mayors up here. So it's good to get some equality around here. So I do have one order of business. I am going to change out this gavel, Jacob, if it's okay with you.
Does Walt make one?
They do. They do make a gavel,
Oh, get out.
and I bought it.
You bought a DeWalt gavel.
So we'll be using this a little later. And sorry, Sylvia, I'm probably off script already. So I believe we need to nominate a vice mayor. And oh, see, I am off script. Miss Edwards, did we receive any speaker cards from the public?
Mayor, we do not have any speaker cards.
Oh, thank goodness. With that, we need to have a nomination for vice mayor, and I've been told by Tony he's going to do that. So Tony, would you like to nominate a vice mayor?
Thank you, Mayor. I would. This is part of the process where the vice mayor kind of takes over, duties if something happens to the mayor, which thankfully doesn't ever happen. But I wanted to nominate Jim Steiner for the office of vice mayor.
I'll second that.
I'll third it. Wes?
Fourth.
All right. All in favor?
Nope.
Nope.
Wait. You got to read this red part.
Oh, good grief. It's up to you, Sylvia. You got to read it out.
So there being no other nominations, we move to close the nominations for the office of vice mayor. We've already received a first and a second. Those in favor of Jim Steiner for mayor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Jim has received the majority of A votes and is elected to serve as our vice mayor.
All right, congratulations. How about that? Sylvia said that I'm supposed to give a speech right now for 45 minutes, but if it's okay with you, I'd like to shorten it. I'd like to thank the Cadet Air Squadron for showing up tonight, and I can promise you everybody on this stand is so impressed with how you guys act and behave, and or I am, and it's special for me tonight when you guys volunteered. My grandfather is my hero, and he was a fighter pilot in World War II. And so for you guys to be here doing this on this night is special for me on my special night. So thank you. Thank you all, friends and family, for showing up. Thank you, staff, for not burning me alive. And
It's a low bar.
thanks, Joe, for not speaking out against me.
Mayor?
Yep.
We actually do have a speaker card for this agenda item.
You got to follow the list.
All right, let's have it.
Yeah, I think you're okay. 50-50.
Speaker of your new regime. My name is Don Fuller. I'm a resident in town. I love it. The peaceful transition from one administration to the next. What a refreshing thing. Mr. Daddario, I just wanted to publicly thank you for the last year you had as mayor. I think you ran things with efficiency and professionalism and with courtesy. You were always square with everybody that came up here, and the meetings ran well, and you had a good sense of humor, and I just wanted to say publicly that I appreciate it, and I think you've done well, sir. So
Thank you.
That's all, and I look forward to another fine year with Mr. Richards, but I wanted to thank you, Mr. Daddario, for a good year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fuller.
Am I allowed to? Okay. The red stuff. The next meeting is the city council meeting at 6:30 p.m. This meeting is adjourned.